action. Not forwards. Do stuff now. I fuck your mother. What's up, everybody? Apparently, I fuck your mother. Yeah. Oh my goodness! Ow! There's like stuff all over my floor. Maybe I should sweep. Dang it! No, I'm just gonna live stream. So anyway, today I have made something. I actually used a new mold to make this. I don't think it's quite ready to come out of this fucking mold, but I'm probably going to fucking take it out anyway. I'm just saying it just seems like it's time. But maybe I'll wait a little bit. It seems a little gooey still, honestly. But here it is. I made this. I mean, you can't tell right now, but you know, you can guess what it is. It's pretty hard. It's not done yet, but whatever. I was hoping that it would be done by now and that I would be able to fucking like show you me making one. But nah. Looks like neither one of those might happen. Here's some resin that's in the side of the cup. Pretty gooey still. Probably not going to fucking do it today, but we could talk about it, I guess. But these are some pieces. These are the cups, the leftovers. I guess we can put those to the side for right now. And yes, the fans on my freaking computer just freaked out for some reason. I don't know. But anyway, let's see if there's anybody here. Now come say hi. Anybody yet? Anybody here? Hey, Gemma! Love you, Gem. Feather. Love you, Heather. How you doing? I hope you're okay. I haven't seen you in a long time. And Gemma, too. Love you, Gem. Good to see you, girl. So anyway, this is what we're doing today. Doing this thing. It's kind of, like I said, it's kind of like not ready to come out of the mold yet anyway. But I don't think so. Maybe. They could probably pull it out of there, but should probably leave it in there. This is a very specialized mold for pretty much one type of molding, and that's using this brushable mold, this brushable resin. I freaking talked to Goofy Stream about this. I talked to Goofy Streak about this a while back. Believe it or not, I've actually fucking like learned how to use it a little better. So it's actually nice stuff. It's not bad. I said that before too. I recanted what I said when I was talking Goofy about it, but no. The stuff that I had was really, really old. It was over a year old, and I ended up using it. That hurt. But this is the mold I made. This is the shell. And it's Tonka tough. It's no joke. That's some seriously hardy shit right there. So anyway, the shell I made before was bupkis because I didn't do it right. I didn't use the right process or anything like that. So we're gonna figure it out over time. I've already figured out that it's worthy. It's a worthy product. I was just being an asshole. And at the time, well, I didn't have money. I still don't, but I mean, right now, I was able to fucking procure some cash flow so I could re up and get more of this. But I used the last of what I had to make the shell, and then I just used the new stuff that I bought today to make this particular item. But yeah, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be really fucking cool, and I'm looking forward to demolding it. So I think I am gonna demold it anyway. I think I am gonna take it out of the mold regardless, because this red one should be fully like set at least. The curing process is gonna be a while, but I'm not gonna fucking take it out and just like leave it out either. I'm gonna fucking take it out and like put it back in so it stays in there and it actually fucking doesn't like or anything like that. It doesn't fucking lose its fucking shape. Let's see. Let's try to. I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, it's just gonna snap off. I was thinking, might as well just do it this way then. Start to peel up on this. Take the box off of there. Take the box out of the equation. Yeah, that should be good. Take the box out of the equation there and fucking. No, I didn't use any release agent on this one this time, but I have every intention of doing so going forward. Just brain spaced it this time. I didn't fucking put any release on it. Oh, there it comes. There it comes. Perfect. Nope, not even a little, but we're going to go with it. Here. Put this back down on here. I don't want to get this all dirty inside or out. So let's put that over there to the side. People are still slamming doors in the building, which is just fucking fantastic. All right. And yeah, I did it in 2 layers. I did it in 1 layer of red and the other layer of blue. Here we are. Look at fucking that, will you? Huh? Wow. Cool, man. Fucking cool. It needs a ton of cleanup work, but that looks good to me. That looks fucking dope. I wasn't sure if I was gonna fucking end up demolding it for a second, but no, I really wanted to, so I did. And here it fucking is. What do you think, Crystal?
I love it.
Because it's big and pink. Well,
good job, Justin.
Thanks, Buns. If I do this work while it's soft, it's easier. It's still really, really super soft right now. So if I cut this edge while this flashing is, it's super easy to cut it and get it off of there. This thing stinks. Smells like a fucking monkey. I don't know. Smells weird though. Smells weird. Smells different. Like not like normal life. Smells odd. I don't know why. It just does. It's odd smelling stuff. Not like I go through my life smelling chemicals or anything, but I know lots of people that do. You know who you are. Pill sniffing motherfuckers out there. Sniffing on cocaines and heroines and things. Fentanyls. Oh, yeah, baby. There we go. Not so bad. Yeah, it's pretty hard. That's what he said. Oh, cheapers. And again, that old chestnut. You gonna roll that out? Oh, boy. There we go. Cut some of this. I'm just using this as a stabilization, a lever. I don't fucking like cut like that. Because that would get my thumb. And that wouldn't be fun. Now, if I put my thumb over there, then it'll cut like that. But if I put my thumb here, lever, it doesn't cut me. Been working with a razor blade for a long fucking time. It doesn't mean I'm immune to cutting. No, it doesn't mean I can't be cut. It means that I don't usually cut myself very badly when I do. That's all. That's the only distinction, honestly. Still a little sticky. See how parts of this are sticking to the inside. Part of that is static, and other parts, the other part of it is the other factors. Actually, oh, this is still slightly sticky. Yeah, I might actually fucking have to cut this down more later, but we'll see how it works until then, as what it is, you know. Thought I was cutting that pretty good, but no, guess I wasn't. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yep. And clean this up a little bit. So, tell me how the weather is where you're at. Here, we have rain. And plenty of it. Right, Bunny?
Yep.
There's going to be plenty of rain coming up in the next week. Awful amount of it. Well, some of it will be snow and some of it will be rain. And, well, that's pretty much New England in March. Really can't get away from it like that. You know? It's what it does here. Fucking March. Yep. It's snowing, raining, or both. Sometimes you get nice sunny days in March. Usually, nope. It's usually overcast, dark, gloomy, shitty weather in March. And then April gives us a lot of the same. These are snowy, rainy months for us here in New England. So, what's the temperature like where you are? Here it's about, I think, 50 ish. There's a bunch of hairs in here from paintbrushes when I was making the mold. I use brushes to smooth out the silicone, and as it happens, these brushes give up their goodness in the form of, stray bristles, and they're made out of hair, so, like horse hair or something. I don't know, some damn thing. Some artists use brushes that are made out of their own hair just to save fucking money. You learn how to make them. Trying to get this resin off of the fucking table here. It's not going quite as well as I anticipated. But yes, this is the piece I made today. I made this with birthday money, essentially, from my birthday. For those that don't know, my birthday was on the 5th. If you want to freaking save my birthday so you can send me a fucking a gag gift next year, or, maybe something nice next year. Or just money, a card, or, maybe a picture, maybe a nude picture of you fingering your asshole. I mean, a middle finger. Yes. Yes, that's what I meant. Fingering your ass with your middle finger. Yes, that's what I meant. Totally, 100%. So, yeah, so anyway, there's that. Wash up my hands real quick, slide on some gloves, and, if I stream for long enough tonight, I might make food. I don't know. I might just make food. I don't know. We'll see. But I don't really know. I don't really know what to do today, honestly. But I might make food online. I don't know. Seems like a great fucking way to spend some time making food, rather than wasting time fucking doing something stupid like I don't know, watching YouTube videos. I'm kidding. But no. There we go. There's how we put this thing back in there. Now it's all trimmed. When it's completely cured, it's actually going to be very sharp, and I can see right here. In some places, it's going to be very, very sharp, and I'm going to have to, use a file and on the edges and stuff. But yeah, that's getting pretty hard in there, and that's pretty set too. That's over a week ago now. I made that. I even showed it. I was just seeing if anybody actually remembered. Well, I'm not going to leave that right here because I want some room. But I'm going to say hi to the people that came in. So, first one I see is Wicked Insanity Mike. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Love you too, Heather. Mold your clown dong? Sure. Why don't you come on down, Blake? I'll mold your clown dong. Calling your bluff, motherfucker. All right. Cool, Gemma. You can order anything you want. Hey, Ting Ting. Awesome. Miss you. Hey, Perry F420. Hi, Patty. How you doing? Good to see you. Love you, Patty. Oink pink. Yes. And the damages. No, I didn't damage my thumb yet. No, I can't imagine you were, Ting Ting. Hey, Keaton the cool guy. What's up, buddy? Yeah, nothing but rain in the spring. You know that. Thank you, Ting Ting. Babe, what's up, George? Hola, Jorge. ¿Cómo está? I'm just kidding, buddy. Hey, what's up, Woody? Good to see you. Oi. Fuck yeah, Woody. Fuck yeah. Oh, my goodness gracious. Ah. Oh, yes. So, I hope everybody's doing okay today. I hope you're finishing your projects. I hope you have enough money to finish them. At least work on them. Over the years, I've had to mitigate whether or not I fucking, endeavor a project at all, because I've been fucking poor my whole fucking life. But, so automotive projects immediately get over my head every time. And that's partially because I don't really have a place to work on them most of the time. One of the cars that I wanted to work on, my girlfriend came in the door one day and she fucking handed me the keys to her fucking car. She's like, here you go. And I'm like, what's that for? She's like, here. That is your car now. I'm like, why? She's like, because I hate that fucking battle wagon and I want it fucking gone. And I'm like, you realize it's a reliable car and it's the only one we currently fucking have. You dingbat. Anyway, I was working on it in the fucking street. It desperately needed, a tune-up, plugs, wires. The wires on it were probably the originals from 1986. And also, let me see, 179-ish. No, 159. No. Hers had 179. Mine had 159. I don't know. I had two of the same car, same make and model, one right after the other. 86 Grand Marquis. Good, solid car. Good, solid fucking cars. Well, 20 years ago they were. Add another 20 years to that, and maybe not so much. But back when I had them, good, solid fucking cars. 302 fuel injected, plush interior. Yeah, luxury. Both were 4-door, with the Landau top. Bullshit. The first one I had, I painted the grill and the light bezels. They were pretty well damaged, and I painted them black. And my friend went and got the same make and model of car, and he swapped them over to his car, and it looked pretty cool. And I ended up with his as well. So got one from my girlfriend for free. Got one from a friend of mine for $200. Totally fucking worth it. Worth more than what I paid, obviously. The fucking car was badass, dude. He ended up freaking getting it back from me. I'm just like, take the fucking car. I know I'm never going to get any money from me back for it, so just take it. I was driving it around without a fucking license, no insurance, and a fucking, a false registration and plate. So, fuck me, what do I know? But no, those are good cars, and I really wanted to work on that fucking thing. I wanted to, go through it and fucking, work on the e-brake was a little too brake and not enough E, if you get my meaning. It wasn't adjusted correctly. Either that or it was like slightly like the pedal was like slightly depressed and it wouldn't like come all the way up when you hit the release. Something like that. I don't remember. Anyway, it was something like that. But it needed work on the e-brake. The car would still fucking top out at like 120, even with a fucked up e-brake. So whatever, fuck it. You know, I didn't care. But no, every time I get into a fucking automotive project, it immediately, like almost immediately gets way over my head in price range. In automotives and fucking like mechanics and stuff like that. No, not really. I haven't found much that I couldn't handle in that respect. But no, if I was gonna fucking endeavor any kind of car, it would have to be something newer, obviously. Something that has like an insane parts availability to the point where people are just like, oh, do you need that part? Here, have one. Have this one for free. Yeah. That would be great. But again, with the whole me not having a license or, well, I never even had one. So I've never had a license. Plus, I really can't drive as well as I should be able to, especially nowadays when my neck doesn't move. So somebody could even offer me a free car, and I'd be like, awesome. Are you going to drop it off? Are you going to go to the DMV with me and, you know, fucking bribe the fucking guy at the counter to fucking give me a license? I mean, it's probably going to cost like a good 10 grand. We'll probably have to meet him at Starbucks or Denny's or something to make the fucking payment. Hint, hint. But I'm saying no. I've never had a license. Driven plenty. I would drive, but probably only at night and only in areas that are underpopulated. You know, that don't have many people or anything. So less opportunity to encounter other drivers and shit. Just saying. But yeah, I totally would like to fucking get my license, but it doesn't appear that it's ever going to happen. So. Because it doesn't appear that my neck is ever going to move again. You know, I've never even been to the doctor for this condition. Not specifically, no. And if you're not there specifically for that condition, you really think a doctor's going to fucking, you know, go out of their way to fucking, you know, say, hey, can I take a look at that? Yeah, right. Bullshit. Fucking, oh, we were in there fucking fixing your gallbladder, but we noticed that you have cancer. They might do you a solid and say something like that, but I don't know. I wouldn't count on it. Yes, we fixed this problem with your whatever, but hey, we're going to do you a solid. Oncology is, you know, one floor up. So I think that I have about shit. I have about half left. Half of this kit is left. So this half of the kit you actually have to shake first. So whatever. I am done playing with chemicals for right now. So I am going to leave this part of my apartment and turn around, go back over there. Because I can. I don't think, like, all right. I just thought of something. Here, I'll show you the updates on the molds that I've been making for the gargoyles. How about that? You guys want to see some updates? Huh? Yeah? Of course you do. Fuck it. Here, let me turn some lights on, too. I have light from all angles. I'll show you these. These are the gargoyles that I've been working on. This one is the lion. And as you can see, it's completely encased in our fucking slimy, fucking jizz-looking fucking silicone that I used. It's perfectly dry, see? And this one as well. It's completely set and cured. See, it's dry. There's no wet silicone here. It's all been dried and cured. So I'm going to, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to start cooking. I was going to come sit down, but nah, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm going to start cooking. I'm going to start cooking. What do you think, Crystal?
Yes.
You want food?
Yes.
All right. Crystal says yes to food. So that means we cook. While you guys get the epic crotch shot, I'm going to look for a box to put you on. Crystal, you want to volunteer your box? Well, here she comes. Well, which is it to be? I'm just kidding. I have an idea. Yep. I'm going to take this box of pigment and I'll put you on there. Because that's what I feel like doing. Let's see. Kidding. My nice baked on fucking oil. I have to scrub this like every couple of months or so because it'll get these are new. This one's already getting baked on. These are not. These ones back here, these are the old ones that that one's not broken. These two are. These two work. These two don't. So, I would like a flat top stove. If anybody lives in my area and knows where to get one, newer, good price, new, better price used. So, anybody knows, send me some information. I would love a flat top. And yes, by the way, this is one of those shitty, tiny little stoves. It's only fucking a couple of feet across. And so, it's only a couple of feet across. It's like a tiny, tiny little stove. In my last apartment, in 26, same building, same setup. This piece of counter that you're sitting on right now actually has a few drawers in it. I removed this piece of counter, the whole unit from the wall, and I replaced this stove with a flat top unit that we obtained from her mother because her mother was moving out of her her mother was moving out of her apartment, and we bought her old stove, and we replaced this stove with a flat top unit. There was a burner that didn't work. We were gonna go. I was gonna go and buy the burner, but we moved out before I got a chance, and rightly so. I was sick of living in that fucking apartment. I'm even more sick to fucking. I'm even more sick to motherfucking death of this apartment than I was of the other one. But that does not in any way mean that I would rather have that apartment than this one. I'd rather just not live in this building. Honestly, I'd rather just like move away. Move away. Here we go. We have pan. We have burgers. Yes, there's a hot dog in there too. So, burgers. Turn the oven, stove. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me? Turn the fucking stove on. Heating element, cooking surface, whatever you want to call it. There you go. Put 4 in here. And that's how we're going to do that. Yep. 4 doesn't really fit in here very well, but I just shove them in and fucking kind of space them out a little better, whatever. So that's how we do that. If I had one of those flat top griddles, for cooking pancakes and shit, I'd use that fucking thing to cook 4 hamburgers at a time to fit them in the fucking burritos that we're gonna make. Oh, did I say burritos? Yes, I did. So yeah, there's that, and then we don't have any onions, so I'm gonna have to improvise with not onion. What's this? That's a chicken. What's this? Oh, that's taters. That's some crunchy taters that I made a little while ago. I think we'll use those. So here's a little bit of cheese. Don't you worry about what kind of cheese that is. And here's some tater pieces I made a while back. I don't know, like 3 days ago. Anyway, all my dishes are done. Counter hasn't been wiped off, but the dishes are done. So here's some tater pieces. You use them. Probably not going to use all of this burger, but we're going to save some of it for another time. Let's see. Oh yeah, here's some other cheese. Because I want some mozzarella cheese in mine, and Crystal is going to want this goopy cheese, this Velveeta stuff. It's real cheap. It's like $1, maybe $1.25 or so. Where we get it, I mean, if you live in a cheaper state, you can probably find it half that price. I don't know, maybe not. The jalapeno version is the same price as the original, so why not? Moving on. Now that we've got our cheese and our meat, some potato, we might cut up some more and cook those also. Yeah, we might take an extra potato and chop it up and fry it up real quick, but yeah, Maybe not. We would have thrown some crushed up Fritos in the burritos, but we ate them earlier. We had a snack attack and we devoured them. Oh, there was also Fritos, but we ate those too. So there was like a couple of handfuls of each. So since we're not going to be having much tater in here, and we lack things like onions and fresh vegetables and things, we're just going to use beans. Some people would use beans anyway instead of meat or whatever. And then I say, well, you put whatever you want in your burritos. And I got this little thing. You can hold it like that. You can hold it like that, or you can put it down on the counter if you like. It's up to you. Now, I wouldn't have bothered buying this fucking thing if I had found a crank arm twisty can opener that's actually like worthy. Like once in a while I can get this thing to work properly, but honestly, it kind of like, and then and then you have to and it just keeps popping off. So like those ones from the 50s, those things work fucking great. From the 40s, 50s, 60s, whatever. It's got a church key on one part of the handle, those things work fantastic. But I can't find them. They've been made brand new anymore. All the ones I can find are made in that era, and they're all worn the fuck out. No wonder, because they were the best ones I ever found. I used to find them at tag sales, all grody and shit. I'd bring them home, I'd clean them up, and I'd use them. My friends are like, I'm never eating at your house if you use that fucking can opener. I'm like, why? I'm going to go home and soak this fucking thing in gasoline for like a week. No, I'm just kidding. But I did soak it in like less oil or something, pine sol or whatever the fuck, to get rid of all the nasty shit that was on it. And that was back in the 90s. I'm old. Oh, getting old. Let's see. Let's do this. Now, the way I cook these beans, you're going to hate this. You're going to hate this. I know you are. Put the cover on those for now. Do this. Take the strainer and do one of these. And rinse them. Don't worry, it doesn't have to take a half hour. Speedy burrito-y, speedy burrito-y. Whole can right in there. Must recycle. Must recycle. Everything got to get fucking recycled today. Jeez. All right. Well, anyway, this is how I do. You don't have to do the way I do, but this is how I do. If I die of a heart attack next week, well, you might know why. Because I've been eating beef. I've been eating the beef, damn it. If you want to call that beef. Ew. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Half a stick. Right in there. Not the whole stick. Some people are nuts and they use the whole stick. I don't use the whole stick. It's starting to get smoky. That burner is starting to smoke like just slightly, just a little bit. Just a small bit of smoke coming from it. But anyway, that's what I'm doing. Once it stops smoking, I'll turn it off. I'll turn off the fan. I'm actually going to come over and see what's up. That should be good enough. I'm going to come say hi. And come say hi to everyone. Hey, sunflowers. I see you right away. Mwah. How you doing? Good to see you. Hey, Tim, Jack Starter Palmer. How you doing, Tim? Go Fred's Lounge Gaming. What's up, Dave? Hey, East West Mike. Mike, love you, brother. Good to see you, man. Oh yeah, I know. I can get them on fucking Craigslist and shit. But like I don't. Hey, yo, Katana, what's up, man? I don't know if any of them would deliver nowadays. Hey, no problem there, George. Hey, I didn't know your birthday was March 3rd. God damn it, George. Either that or I didn't remember. I don't know. Well, thanks everybody for the birthday wishes and shit like that. You know, that's great. That's awesome. Thank you. Let's take the cover off of this one, and we'll season it just slightly. All right. Let's season these appropriately. My spatula broke the other day. Had a really cheap metal one from Walgreens, if you know where that is. It's a pharmacy type store, and well, doesn't really sell great quality merchandise, if you understand me. So, oh, it was from Family Dollar, which is the same. Whatever. It's the same quality merchandise. It's not very good, but whatever. A dollar spatula. I mean, a metal spatula that costs $1. What do you expect? You know. Oh wow, that's awesome. Yeah, because stomping in the fucking hallway is awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I want to move out of this fucking place. Have I mentioned I hate it here? Have you guys ever heard me say that? I might have said that a time or two, but no more than that. So that's salt and pepper, a little bit here and there, little bitch. And now to give it that real Mexican kick, we add cumin or cumin, as some of you pronounce it. That's fine. That's okay. In my ears, I don't really care. Just add little bits of these spices, and we should be good. Cumin is powerful stuff, so go easy on it. It's really, really like, whew. And then we have some of this here. This is nice. And this you have to be really careful with too. or you will shit a red streak. I promise you. You will paint the bowl. Woohoo! Anyway, so we're going to ditch this plastic spatula because that thing's nonsense. It's not even doing anything. It kind of just bends when I go to do stuff. So I think I need a new spatula entirely. I'm gonna make one. No, not out of resin. I'm gonna order some stainless steel and I'm just gonna make one. Something. Now that these are soft enough, I'm just going to use the edge of this spoon. I used to use the edge of my spatula. That might be why it broke. No, it's not. Remember, Crystal?
Yeah.
I mean, I did use it for like cutting the meats like this in the pan and stuff like that, but that's not why it broke. It broke because it's a piece of shit. But this spoon has been around longer than that fucking spatula has, and well, it hasn't bent like that. It didn't bend. It didn't break. I don't remember the spatula ever really bending, though. Just going to cut these up, however, whatever. Whatever the fucking mood strikes me to cut them, whatever way. Yeah. So I read an article about how there's a sharp increase in the number of people that have been getting killed by a car crushing them, okay, or a car falling on them and suffocating them, or whatever. All right, choking them out, something, right? And there's an alarming increase in the number of these incidents. And it's not from people working on these cars. It's actually from people stealing a part off of the car called the catalytic converter. The catalytic converter is part of the fucking exhaust system of a car. It actually changes the fucking chemicals, the deadly chemicals that's in the exhaust into supposedly, more palatable substances, which I don't exactly believe that. But anyway, the catalytic converters have things like rhodium and platinum inside of them. And you can actually extract those minerals or elements from the catalytic converters and, reclaim those metals. But you got to get the catalytic converters first, and people have been going underneath these cars and cutting them out with a sawzall or a grinder or whatever. And while they're under there, sometimes the car will not be mechanically sound, and it will be in fact very unsafe underneath the vehicle, and the person will get injured to the point where they might even die under there. It's been happening a lot. In fact, there's been a insane, crazy increase in that type of theft, and also in that type of death. People dying from going under cars like that. And well, I just got to say one thing to those fucking morons that would actually do something like that. Get help. Honestly, you're probably going underneath the cars like that to procure money, to procure these fucking items so you can go and sell them to get money to go get drugs. My fucking words to you. Get fucking help. Don't kill yourself getting stupid shit from a car. Go get help. You're just as likely, you're more likely to die from a bad bag of drugs than you are from a fucking car falling on you where you're trying to fucking extract the catalytic converter so you can get drugs. Grow the fuck up. Get help. Look at me. Look at me. You see this? Look at this. I have no track marks in my fucking arms. My eyes are not red rimmed. I'm not on drugs. I was on drugs a long time ago. I didn't do the kind that you fucking get track marks from, but I also didn't freaking do the kind that you freaking smoke a glass dick for either. But I did the kind that you need a fucking piece of straw to I used to snort a lot of pills. I used to eat a lot of pills too. But pills was my drug of choice. I like pills. And I'm not on pills anymore. I was a long time ago. Never got into crack, never tried it even. I didn't like the opiates. They were they involved the needle, and I wasn't about to try that. I ate Percocets and OCs and things. I snorted them too, but I didn't get into needle usage. No. That was one toke over the line. No, not for me. But I did get off of all the shit that I was on. I even stopped drinking. 5 years ago, I stopped smoking. It's possible. You can do it. You just have to want to. You have to want to. You have to want it. You have to fucking, like, really want it. It seems like something out of a fucking self-help book or a fucking one of those fucking 12-step meetings or something like that, but it is. It's the truth. You have to want it. But it's not going to happen. It's not. None of that's ever going to fucking happen unless you fucking actually want it to happen and make it happen. All right. Now, my PSA for the evening, well, one of my PSAs for the evening is complete. Please, any of my friends out there, if you need help, let me know and I'll fucking try to help you. I would not, nor can I right now because I'm poor, give you any money, but I can fucking try to at least be moral support. If anybody out there needs any help with anything, I'm not talking about just addiction or anything like that. If you need some fucking help with anything, let me know and see if I can fucking do anything. Contrary to popular belief, I am not even half the scumbag that you've been told. This is some granulated or powdered onion. It's not really powder. It's just little itty bitty micro pieces that are essentially like little grains of sand, but it's onion instead. I'm using some of that. I want some garlic. No, it's not a traditional Mexican spice, but I want some garlic, and I don't have any, so I'm going to use some of this. This is a rub that I made for chicken, which actually has a plethora of things in it, none the least of which is garlic powder. That's the main ingredient, so I'm just going to use a little bit of this if I can help it along a little bit. I had to drain all that fucking oil and garbage out of there, so I'm just keeping it hot right now. We're gonna drain our beans if there's any like offending liquids in there. One of the banes of the burrito trade is seepage. Fucking things leaking or leakage. Things leaking out of your burritos. So And yes, these beans are pretty greasy because I use them with butter, but you got to cook them in something. I prefer to cook them in a pan, in a frying pan, but you know, your refried beans are your business, not mine. So, yeah, anyway. Yeah, there we go. Woo! Meat's jumping out of the pan. Oh, that was hot. And since I have no sense, I'm just going to sprinkle these potatoes in there too. Fuck it. And I'm going to fucking stir it around to heat them up. Leave that in the pan a little bit. Let that cook a little bit more. I'm actually going to turn the heat way down to like a little below medium. Doesn't really need to cook anymore. That's why. So a little below medium, like right between medium and low. I mean, I don't know what dial settings are on the knobs of your fucking particular stove or whatever. If you have the tick, 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 the button activated one, the button controlled one. I got the good old fashioned knob jobber. Boy, who wouldn't love an old fashioned knob jobber? You get me, fellas? Ding. So, with that said, I'm going to go grab the shells. I should have taken them out earlier to make them room temperature, but meh. All right, now throw these up here. Throw these plates up here. Yes, who would have thought Captain Jerk is domesticated? I do dishes, I vacuum, but I don't do windows, motherfucker. I do windows when it's called for. Just thankfully not very often. It's not very prudent. Well, we don't have a lot of fucking like little fingers touching windows and stuff, so we don't have kids. So it's not really necessary. All right. Put out your plates like that. Your pan lid go in a different place. Well, I don't have any room here, so I either put that away where it belongs or I put it on a different burner that's not currently being used. And let's move this beef around before it burns to the bottom of the pan. It's already starting to stick. Let's move that a little bit. Turn this down to warm, because it's obviously still cooking on that temperature. So, but we want it to stay warm. Part of the reason is because we want to melt this cheese. See, this is why I prefer your Ziploc bags. This thing is just useless. Dude, I gotta fucking pull the fucking plastic out of fucking shape because it won't fucking stand up to the rigors of the integrity of its own zip. You see what I'm saying? I don't mind the zip. The bag is junk. Useless shit bag, motherfucker. Pardon me. So, we take our cheese. Whatever cheese we have. And we do stripes of cheese. Sometimes we do pieces of cheese. If you have like Velveeta slices or whatever, I throw Velveeta slices down and then I melt them with the torch. Be careful. Don't hold the torch in one place too long or it will bubble and it'll turn black. Black and brown. Meh. Whatever. And another run of cheese. Another cheese stripe. Come on. Yes, this isn't the greatest way to do this, but this is the only way that I have to do it right now. All right. And as you see, the bag of cheese can be pulled back into its original shape. I do that to seal the edge of the mouth, or whatever. Now, we have a nice bed upon which to place beef. Let's get a spoon. What is those? Preferred spoons for coffee and tea, so I'm going to use the non-sanctioned spoon. Non sequitur. And we're just going to spread the cheese. You can do this any way you want. I don't care. You can use easy cheese. You could use Velveeta. You could use Cabot. You could use Gouda. I don't care. It's up to you. Use your imagination. Use Brie. Use Baby Bells. I don't care. If you were going to use a solid cheese, though, one that's grateable, I suggest that you grate it. That's all. Going to use grateable cheese? Grate it. Because that's great. Now, turn this off. This should be, not sticking to the pan, not oily down in here. See that? Not oily. The meat is still nice and tender. Flavorful. No. Take a couple of scoops of this and spread it on down. All right, you see that? You want to see the technique? I'll put you up closer. Let me show you. All right. You see the technique? All you do, regular style, put it on top of your freaking smeared cheese or shaken cheese or whatever the fuck cheese you have. There we go. Just kind of, throw it on there. It's all going to get tightly compressed into the burrito shell anyway, so it's not really going to matter super a lot. It's not going to matter 100%, but we don't have any sour cream, which is usually indicated. We don't have guac hardly ever, so we don't plan for it. Guac is either expensive, won't keep in our refrigerator. It'll either freeze or it'll just rot because we don't use it fast enough. How do you not use your guac fast enough? Quiet you. But here we go. Just a few lines of this nice ranch. Not too much, not more than is necessary. If you're adding other condiments like guac or some kind of pico or whatever, fucking hot sauce or something like that, even the stately sriracha, and you can do whatever, although I don't know why you would use sriracha in a fucking burrito. Maybe you just like Asian ketchup. I don't know. I call it Asian ketchup. Respectfully, not fucking I love sriracha. It's great. I haven't met many Asian people that I didn't like, so there you go. Also, I would like a couple of lines of ranch as well. Stuff doesn't really pour, it kind of glorps. Kind of glorps out. Doesn't really. Glorping is the act of plopping in globs. So that's a technical term. I'm just kidding. I don't know for certain. I really don't. One of my burners. It's that one back there. This knob will make this light stay on sometimes. I can't even really make that up because I think that's terrifying. So you put, it's like, what? It doesn't fully turn off? Oh my God. Can you fix that? Well, yeah, sure. Got $100? I'll fix it right now. I'll go put the fucking. I think I remember where I saved the name of the fucking site where I bought the other one. I had to replace one of those switches before. Now, I'm going to go give one to the girl, and then I'm going to come back for mine. How about that? So, you can have a stately view of my boxes on my coffee table. Yes. This is a square-shaped coffee table in my kitchen. Don't judge me. I don't care. Honestly, I don't care. People judge me, really. It's really like, and that is my escapade in burrito-dom. Feel free to yell at me as much as you want for all the things I did wrong to make burritos. Don't care. I don't fucking care. I've been doing this kind of shit for over 30 fucking years. Just whatever kind of things I could fit in a burrito, I'm gonna shove it right in. I don't think I have enough drink for my meal, but we're gonna wing it. How about we chew it a little better? Eh? Hey, what's up, NBA? Awesome. Good to see you, man. Hey, Bob, what's up, dude? Fucking sweet. Awesome. Okay, I just realized that through the process of making burritos, I started to spit a little bit. It means sweat. Slightly. I would have made rice as well if I had thought of it. But I didn't, so. Whatever. Well, welcome all. And now you get mukbang. Oh, yeah. Hey, Rosie Wren. Love you, Rosie. Good to see you. I seen you were streaming a little earlier today. I didn't have time to come in and say hi. I was doing other stuff. But it's good to see you. Thank you for coming in. I really do appreciate you very much. And I hope you're doing well. You're right about that, Woody. Um, so Rosie, I'll come in and say hi in one of your streams pretty soon. Don't worry, I'm still around. I'm just kind of depressed, so I don't get a lot. I don't get around a lot. Kind of been keeping to myself. One moment, Crystal.
Huh?
How's that burrito?
Good.
What's that?
Really good.
She only said really good instead of just like no 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 like she usually does because there's no crunchy things in it this time. Like we got in the habit of putting like Fritos or Cheetos or something in it. And we ate those earlier. We had a snack attack and we ate those earlier. So anyway. But yeah, we're a little over an hour in. We're about an hour and 16 in. Well, I would hope so. You're like 2 hours behind me. So it's only like 6:44 where you are. I think. Are you 1 or 2 hours behind me? It's 8:44 here. I'm thinking it's like 6:44 where you are, Woody. And that would be dinner time for a lot of people, you know. Or if you eat dinner around 4 or 5, like some do, you might want a snack by this time of night. Same thing. Yeah, see, 7:44. Okay, I thought it would be 6:44, but no, 7:44. That's fine. Um, Probably just turned 7:45. But anyway, I don't know when you ate dinner or if you ate dinner yet. But my recommendation, if you haven't eaten yet, if you haven't had dinner, go eat something. Pardon. Or if you have and you just feel snacky, eat a fucking granola bar or something, or a couple of carrot sticks or some cucumber slices. Spears. Spears work better. For cucumber, instead of like slicing them into discs, slice them lengthwise into spears. And then you can dip them into delicious things like ranch and other sauces. Doodly. See, there's Bruce. Bruce will tell you. How you doing, Bruce? Hope you're doing well. Mm-hmm. And since there's not a river of liquid leaking all over my hands and my plate is just about spotless. I'm glad you're doing well, Bruce. Um, but yeah, I really needed to get that oil slick out of the beef so it doesn't end up in my burrito. Nah, just saying. Much better. It tastes much better when it's not like dripping into my beard and off the tip. You know, I'm just saying. Easier cleanup too. There you go, Bob. Mm. You know what I had a little while ago was I had some buffalo chicken strips, and I wanted to wrap them. I wanted to put them in a wrap with blue cheese, not like swimming in blue cheese, just like some streaks of blue cheese in there. I didn't get to. I lack blue cheese in my home. That's all. I can get it. I just brain spaced it during the shopping experience. Heather Feather brings up a good point. I used to make spaghetti when she used to live with me and Crystal. That's Crystal's sister. I used to make spaghetti wraps for her, like take a burrito wrap and put spaghetti in it. Yeah, I think we used sauce too. I'm not sure. Maybe a little bit. I don't remember. But yeah, she loved the spaghetti wraps. Yes, spaghetti sandwiches. Yes, I don't know why people don't know what that is. I don't know. I don't know. Pasta's not wet when it's on your plate unless it has like red sauce or white sauce or some kind of sauce or butter or whatever. Otherwise, no, pasta is dry. It's really noodly and flexible and like steaming hot and ow, But if you take it out of the the basket or whatever you have it in from straining it and put it on the bread, mash it with I don't know. Yes, Heather. Fuck yeah. Yes. So Heather had another good point. Buffalo chicken spaghetti wrap. Yes. Yes. Hmm. Hmm. I dropped a bean on the floor. What? Come on. Get out of here. You did not. Yes, toe beans. Yes. I know that's that's a meme right now. I know. I know. Fishy! Toyman! What's up? How you doing? Spam, bell peppers and mayo. Sounds great. I'll keep that. I'll try to keep that in mind. Good to see you, Veggie. Good to see you, Ron. Oh, yeah. Hmm. Good burrito, though. Nice thing about this type of drink is that it doesn't affect your sugar levels and it doesn't make your teeth all furry. There's no sugar in it, but it's amazing. Tastes so good. And I'm not just saying that because like I'm like some old dude that I got the sugar-free stuff because I'm diabetic. I got the diabetes. No, it's not. It's not really that. It's well, I prefer the sugar-free flavor. No, it's really super sweet. It's just they just don't have any sugar in it. Hi there. Thanks for coming in, Tim. I appreciate you, buddy. Have a good night. Be safe. It's Captain Jerk language. Last bite. Anyhow. Yep. That's nice. Oh, you know it, buddy. You know it. You know it, Bob. Carcinogens and arsenic. Feather, feather. I'm getting sweet tonight. Anyway, so. Oh, people that are just coming in, I got something to show you. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Last week I made this thing. It's this monstrosity, this big ass skull mold. I showed it on my stream a little while back, and I put something in it. I filled it today with the brushable resin. This is the brushable resin here. I used the rest of what I had from before, and it worked nice. It worked really good. Well, this is what it looks like on the inside of the mold. And this is what it looks like when you use the mold. And yes, I did 2 layers. I did this red or pink layer, whatever you want to call it, whatever color. And then I did blue on the inside. And it's hard as a rock now. It was a little softer earlier. Well, the blue stuff is still a little bit soft. But no, it was working really nice. Kane Sample, what's up, guy? How you doing? But I got this. Could probably actually be used as a mask. As you see, it's like the size of my fucking head. Well, I've got a gigantic fucking head anyway, dude. You know, I got a hard as a cinder block and fucking probably just as empty. But thank you. Appreciate you there, Bob and Ron. But yeah, you see all the brush strokes on the inside, especially right here. There's like one big one right there. But I used yeah. So some of you might remember I had this dark gray skull just sitting around over there on top of this thing for a little while. That's the skull that I used to make this mold here. And thanks, Katana. Thanks, buddy. It's very big. It's the biggest skull I've made so far. Well, at least skull face. The one that I actually fucking made that's like a whole skull. I mean, that would, if this was a whole skull, it would come out to like fucking here. It would be massive. There's no back to this. I never had one. This is just like I had the styrofoam skull that had like a hat and some hair on it. Long ago. Long ago. But I kept the skull part. Everything else kind of like started falling off, so I just ripped it off and just kept the skull part. And this is the first one I made. So I like it. I think it's great. And I don't know if I'm going to paint it or if I'm just going to fucking, use it as is. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things progress with this project because, well, this one isn't even done yet. I just took it out of the mold earlier in this stream to just to trim the edges of it so it wasn't a nightmare to do it later. Well, we could talk price. They're not cheap, I assure you. No. I understood what you meant. I know it's hard to type on the phone, and the talk to text feature, that doesn't always work either. Half the time you gotta, damn it, gotta go back. I know. But tell you what, I'll go easy on you. I'll give them to you at cost if you want. I'll sell them to you at cost. I'll figure out what they cost me to make them, and I'll just fucking sell them to you for that much. Well, because you're not buying a finished product anyway. You still have to do work to it to get it to where you want it to be. Selling you a fucking finished product, it's going to cost you.
Yeah.
No, I would normally sell something like this for like minimum of like fucking $50 anyway. Just saying. Okay, fine, Katana. Like I just said, like probably $50 a piece because they're massive. They're fucking enormous, dude. These things are big. Like that's the size of my fucking face, dude. In a fist fight, people don't miss my face because I have a huge fucking head. Look at the size of fist compared to head. How could you miss a cinder block? Anyway. Now, I shouldn't put it like this, but I have plenty of head to punch. That's fucked up. Anyway. No, I figured at least $50 for one of these. Heavy. Heavy. Like even without this nice heavy shell, like this thing probably here. Let's get the scale. One moment. I'm gonna get the scale.
Nothing here.
What?
I can't.
I want your fucking burrito. So what? You didn't finish it. Put it away. Heat it up for another time. Heat it up later. She's trying to give me her burrito. I'm doing stuff. All right. Yeah, either one would be fine. I'd have to go a lot thinner on the material to make a taillight lens, unless you're gonna make a really fucking strong ass fucking mount, like a bezel for it. Hang on, let's check this out. Let's see how much this whole unit weighs with the skull in it first. Let's see if it'll even weigh. Oh my goodness. Ah. All right. I turned it off. We're supposed to be hitting the... Okay, so this whole thing right here, it weighs, I don't know if you can see this, but it weighs 6 pounds. All right. It weighs 6 pounds right there. Let's take the skull out of it. Onto it. Onto it. Oh. Gave you a fucking upset stomach there, huh, Bob? Chicken nugget quesadilla got you down, buddy. Maalox. Maybe tums. All right, this weighs 4.2 pounds, if you can see that. Here, hang on. Ooh, there's my neck. Yeah, 4.2 pounds. That weighs. And then just the shell. Ugh. Just the shell part weighs, gotta be well over a pound. It weighs almost 2 pounds. It weighs 1.7. Or if you want ounces, we can do ounces at 27 ounces. So there you go. And then the skull itself, the one that I have created this evening or earlier this afternoon, it took this long for it to actually fucking set up where it's not fucking like gooey anymore, is the same. It's 1.7. You can see that. It's also 1.7 pounds, which would be 27 ounces. And this fucking thing, this big floppy bastard, this is, let's see, 2.5. 2.5 pounds. There you go. Those are those weights. You want barbecue ribs? Jeez, Bob. Barbecue ribs, huh? Well, there's all different types of barbecue in America. And I'll tell you what, none of them are really wrong, dude. None of them. Some barbecue with mustard, some barbecue with vinegar. It just, some barbecue with red sauce, some barbecue with brown sauce, and some barbecue with no sauce. Just depends. Barbecue chicken ribs. Mmm. I ain't saying no. I ain't saying no to chicken rib meat. You can catch me saying no to that. Oh, chicks' breasts. Breasts. There's a kid in my school who used to say breasts all the time. His name was Mike. He had a mullet, but it was like almost like zero, like the buzzer on zero all the way around, and then he had like little wispy fucking hairs coming down. Not wispy, but like just like one line of hair that was like longer in the back, and then it was just like spiky on the top. That was his mullet. He used to say breasts. That was junior high school, though. What do you want? We were all dorks then, like everybody. Like, I don't care who you talk to. There was no such thing as cool kids in junior high. No way. Because the cool kids that used to be, the kids that used to be cool in elementary school, they ain't cool anymore. Because in junior high, everybody is a fucking dork. And then you get into fucking high school, and then kids start to fucking figure out, okay, who's full of shit and who ain't. Who's a fucking scumbag and who ain't. That really starts to shine through more in high school than it does. And you start to see a little bit of it in middle school, but it goes so quick. Like all of those years just go so quick. Like your childhood is just flash in a pan. It seems like it took forever, especially when you're sitting there in a fucking lecture hall, or like you're sitting there in high school, you're just like, is this period ever gonna fucking end? Or the fucking like some presentation in the auditorium, if you have an auditorium. Some schools have to use their gymnasium as an auditorium, and then some schools don't even have that either. And they just have no auditorium, no gymnasium, and they just use the lunchroom. That's generally elementary school, like first through sixth ish, first through fifth. Depends on how many years your middle school has. Some middle schools have include sixth grade, and some of them include ninth grade. So, KD Scrapping, what's up, Dan? How you doing? Good to see you. It's mighty good to see you, buddy. Been a while, a little bit, a couple of weeks. So, I haven't been streaming much lately anyway. I've been kind of fucking. It's that time of the year where Captain Jerk hibernates, doing the sleepy bear thing. So, kind of. Uncle Big Eye, awesome. Good to see you. Hell yeah. Speaking of cats. Yeah, I'm getting to be a kind of a hippie here. I might need to cut my hair. I'm kidding. So, yeah, Uncle Big Guy, welcome. It's good to see you. I know you have other things to be doing. I understand. Now I'm gonna go for. We're gonna hit the 2 hour mark tonight because, well, I made my dinner and ate it on my stream, so I don't have to end my stream to go eat. I did it here. But my yeah, yeah, I know, right? All right, right, Bob, right? No, my a lot of my friends' parents were convinced that if you have long hair, you're a hippie, and I'm like, I'm not a hippie. I had super long hair too. My hair was down to my ass, and I was a tall dude. I was a tall fucking dude. I was 6'1". I was a tall ass dude. Hair down to my ass. Yeah, that shit was long as hell. I'm a hippie. What about my Metallica T-shirt? Tells you that I'm a hippie. I smoke weed, but that does not a hippie make. Like, no way am I a fucking hippie, bro. My eyebrows might need a little trimming, but no. Yeah, I used to wear a lot of biker rings when I was that age too. So what about my biker rings, my Metallica shirt, and my fucking my LA Raiders football cap makes you believe that I'm a fucking hippie? Oh, I'm sorry. You would you break a bone or something? It's tough to mend it. I'm sorry, Uncle Big Eye. That sucks. Why was you all laid up? Did you hurt your back? Was that what it was? Did you hurt your back, or your leg, or something? Back injuries are fucking almost impossible to heal sometimes. Eh, even if you get it done, even if you get it healed, and the doctor says you're okay. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Wow, that sucks. I was just talking about you know, like being careful with sugar issues. Um, do you have the diabetes or something? Because sometimes they'll take your toe because of that. I don't want to pry. I mean, if you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to. But I appreciate you freaking being that honest. Sharing what information you have. But no, you guys can send some prayers to Uncle Big Eye if you want. Freaking for his missing digit. I'm sorry, buddy. It would have been better if you didn't have to go through that. I know, but oh well. You're still here, and I hope the rest of your digits are working okay. Your the rest of your freaking fingers and all the rest of your toes. I hope you're doing okay in that department. They don't have to cut anything else off, do they? Oh, you got an infection. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, my sister is like that. She'll have an infection and not even know it. Yeah, I don't know. Some people are just like that. They don't experience um, pain on the same level. And then, oh, look at that. My arm or my hand or whatever is like severely infected. I didn't notice. Some people are just like that, though. Being an anarchist does not mean that you're violent. Not sorry. Yeah, yeah. Having the diabetes, a lot of like healing issues for some. Um, well, for a lot, it's noticeable how many people um, have trouble healing even like a paper cut or something, because they got diabetes, and it's like it's weird. You know, like how would that affect healing? Well, I'm not a doctor. I don't know. Just saying. Fucking, I watched my grandmother go through that. She's no longer with us. She died long, long ago. So it's not like it's any big tragedy now. But I watched her suffer with diabetes, and you know, had to go and get her something to eat more than once. Well, it's because we didn't really have the necessary stuff in the house. So I'd be like, give me the keys. And she's like, oh, no, you can't drive. You don't have a license. I'm like, yes. And I'm going to sit here and watch you fucking die. She would hand me the keys. And I got to drive her fucking her fucking Thunderbird. Fuck yeah. That was cool. No. No, it's not. No, it's not at all. It's completely opaque. You can see light through it, but you can't see anything else through it at all. It's not opaque. It's not transparent at all. It's not translucent. Here, I'll show you. In fact, I have a new toy to fucking share with you guys too. I forgot to show you earlier, but I'll show you in a minute. But let me put the cover back on my drink so it doesn't fucking. If I knock it over, it doesn't fucking splash everywhere. Here, I have a new flashlight that I just got a little while ago, and see, I'm up inside the top of the head now, and you can see it reflecting off the inside onto my face. You see how it's like reflective because it's nice and smooth in there. You see, but notice how you can't see light. Like I'm right in the middle of the forehead, and now I'm up on the top of the head right here, right? That's where I'm putting the flashlight, and you can't see that at all. Like on the side over here, you can see a little bit. I know you can. Like right there, you can see that little piece. And in the eyes, you can see a little bit too. So you could drill through the eyes pretty well, but the nose has nothing for you. And the teeth, you can see a little bit through right there. You can see that's blue. That's because, well, I didn't fucking cover that spot very well. But none of the teeth show through. See that? Like I'm in the teeth now. You got no light in the teeth, but you have light up here in the eye. See that? And on the side over here, you might get, nope, that side's pretty thick. So look at the brick right there, and probably right there as well, because that's a thin piece anyway. But that's where there's a hole, like that space right there is a hole where there's no skull, because this is where the jaw meets the skull here. That is normally like flesh when you have flesh on your skull while you're alive. But well, no, this isn't the transparent resin that you usually see. This is the urethane resin. This is the brush-on stuff. There's also another. It's all called Art Cast. The urethane stuff that I've been using. It's all like that particular kind is called Art Cast. Not a sponsor, but that's the stuff that I've been using. That's the quick set. Okay. This stuff isn't as quick as the pourable kind. The stuff that I pour it and it's a brown liquid, and then when it catalyzes or takes off or whatever, it'll turn beige, that light yellow or beige color. That's similar to this, but this is actually a brushable type, right? So I would have to use what's called epoxy. Epoxy is the other kind that I use. Here, I'll show you the difference. You've been seeing me for years, probably, Bob. No, definitely. You've been seeing me for years making things out of epoxy resin, like this here. And this, you can see light through it no matter what. This is not glow in the dark. This here is the art cast stuff. That's the fast cast polyurethane resin. That's the pourable stuff. This is the brushable stuff. And the only reason it's red and blue is because I put pigment in there to make it red and to make it blue. Red, blue. This stuff, I didn't have to color it. It just comes out the color of bone. So this stuff here is epoxy resin, not the urethane. This is the epoxy. And this has glow-in-the-dark stuff in it, the glow powder. And that'll show with a blue spot. See? Can't really see it. I got the fucking light on. Hang on. I'm going to turn the light off. My back is killing me now, getting up and down on the chair. All right. One more time. You should be able to see that it's glowing blue slightly just from a very, very brief exposure to some light. Now, the toy that I just got recently, or the item that I just got recently, is a blacklight flashlight. Watch this. I held that on there for what, like 2 seconds? Look at that. 2 seconds. And it's already fucking glowing. The whole fucking thing is glowing. I'm going to do that to this motherfucker too, right here. Watch this. Here's a green one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. This fucking flashlight is the coolest thing that I've bought in years. I love this. I shined it all over my house, and I was horrified. If you ever get one of these and you go through your bathroom and your kitchen and your bedroom, prepare to be horrified. No matter how fucking clean you keep your house, prepare to be horrified, especially if you have animals. 1, 2. Watch this. I'm going to fucking hang it right in the bucket O skulls. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's how many glow in the dark pieces I've accumulated lately. So there you go. Shit. Yeah, I know what you mean, Bob. Oh, fuck. Come on, man. Anybody get time for that? Right, Mike? Just dropped my flashlight on the floor in a fucking area that's a pain in the ass to get. So, poopy. I can't piss and carpet rush. Fuck yeah, buddy. You know it. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. But anyway, so I'm trying to push all the non-glowy pieces to the bottom so that all the glowy ones will stay on the top. But it doesn't always work. It doesn't always happen. But I like the glowy ones to stay on top because I like to stick the fucking flashlight in there now and have them fucking glow for us. But anyway, that's that. And it's well over 2 hours now. Well, it's only a minute over 2 hours, but I'm saying well over. Yeah, it's time to go. So, I can't, crazy cat woman. Wore the fuck out, huh? Yeah, what crazy cat woman, why are you always coming in right at the end? Where are you? I'm just kidding. That don't matter. But yes, it's the 2 hour mark anyway. You said it. No, yeah, I know. But anyway, here we'll give you one of these before I leave. Ready? I just got this flashlight. I don't know if you saw all that. Later, Woody. Woohoo! I'm going to charge these up a little bit, and you get to see all the nice glowy stuff on top. Anyway, that is my glowy stuff. You guys get to see the big skull I made. Could be a fucking wall hang. Could be a fucking tail light if I make a transparent one. Or could be a mask. It's pretty big. You know, you'd have to put like padding and like foam pads and shit on the inside of it so it didn't fucking, rest right on your face or anything. Clean up the edges and put like padding around the edges so it didn't fucking tear up your skin. But and I'd have to make a much like lighter one, fucking. But anyway, thank you everybody for coming in. I really do appreciate all of you. Captain Jerk loves you. You know he does. I sure do. I really do. That being said, I would like to encourage everybody to help control the pet population by having your pets spayed or neutered. And always tip your strippers because they'll treat you right. They'll take care of you. And of course, you'll be back the next night. It's going to happen. Night, everybody. Thank you again. Be excellent to each other. Party on, dude. And yeah, just go paint a fence. Go trim your hedges. Go fix your roof. Go adjust the brakes on your car so you don't kill yourself. And make sure you masturbate furiously. Jerk out. Jerk out.